Hi guys, I'm Alla. My team and I created the English assessment test to identify your strong and weak areas and focus on the key points to help you upgrade your English. Today, I will explain how we assess functional English. Functional English is the communication language that we use to perform various functions or communicative tasks. The examples of communicative tasks or functional language is clarification, apology, agreement, starting a meeting, rescheduling a call, interruptions, giving a presentation, negotiations, and so on. There are a lot of communication tasks that we're dealing with every day. If you use functional language properly, you will be polite, clear, and confident. You will resolve all those tasks and get what you need. If your functional language is unclear, directly translated from Russian or any other language, directly translated from your native language, the chances are that you won't be understood, you won't receive what you need, and the communication will come to an end. There are certain grammar and vocabulary rules incorporated in functions. However, the knowledge of grammar and vocabulary does not automatically make you a good communicator. That is why I added the skill to the test. We cannot say that functional language is correct or not correct because the criteria for functional language is how appropriately do you use it for a specific situation. Usually, the functional phrases are set phrases that you need to know their meanings exactly to use them appropriately in conversation. They can be direct, polite, strong, mild, and then can vary depending on a situation or your partner. Let me give you an example of a phrase that is grammatically correct, but could be totally misinterpreted from the functional point of view. Please respond by the end of the day today. As you can see, the grammar of the phrase is perfect. There's good vocabulary, it's clear, but it's not a request. It's an instruction. And when you say it to your client or partner, they will feel pressure. They will feel like you're not asking them politely, but you tell them what to do. And if responding by the end of the day is not their direct job responsibility, they will not respond and they will feel the pressure. Let me give you an example of a grammatically correct but other responses to a question in a functional language category. For example, you may have a question in your test like that. Your partner speaks with a thick accent. You understand only 50% of what he says. How would you deal with this situation? Point A, you say, I'm sorry, I don't understand your accent. Can you speak clearly? Grammatically correct, lexically correct. Point B, you say, sorry, I didn't catch what you said. Could you slow down a bit? And point C, you don't say anything and try to understand better. In these three examples, only point B will be correct from the functional language perspective, because we cannot say to a person that your accent is not right. Everybody has an accent, and it's your problem that you don't understand your partner, not his. So we don't say that change your accent or we don't understand your accent. We just say that we didn't catch or I didn't catch what you said and ask the partner to repeat slowly, for example. Could you slow down a bit? And the first and the third option here will give you what you need, but the impression from your communication style can change your partner's position, your partner's time of response, and cause some misunderstandings in future.